make sure you let Hamilton know. 517, your ass call this.
Right on mark, Mr. King. Right on mark.
Watch that car, Eric. Watch that car, Eric.
And you can...
They're coming off now, left rear tire.
What's your process? Okay. And then we're southbound 127 now. Southbound on 127 with 80 foot.
Hands up! Hands! Hands up!
Wasn't just crossing over the ramp.
Hit.
Mr. Barker is before the court with his counsel, Ms. Van Gundy, Ms. Nicholson, on behalf of the state of Ohio. We are here for sentencing. Has everyone had an opportunity to review the pre-sentence investigation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Nicholson, anything on behalf of the state?
Your Honor, we would be requesting restitution of $3,579.84. That is payable to Haven Copeland. That would be joint and severable with Mr. Barker's co-defendant, Armand Kinney. Beyond that, he does have very serious charges pending in Montgomery County.
Wait, what?
All right, thanks, Julian. 2 men now officially face charges for allegedly carjacking an Uber driver at gunpoint near a Harrison Township apartment complex. Court records show Armand Kinney and Shaquan Barker each face 1 count of complicity to commit aggravated robbery. That incident happened on December 9th last year. Sheriff's deputies responded to Indian Run Road when the Uber driver called 911 saying he was giving the suspects a ride to the apartment complex. Shortly after, Dayton police recovered the vehicle on McCleary Avenue. Barker is expected in court March 17th. Kinney is in the Warren County Jail facing separate charges.
He has been to prison previously. He does have a pretty significant criminal history for his age. We do not believe he is amenable to community control at this point and would ask that a prison sentence be imposed.
Thank you. Anything from probation?
Nothing from
Ms. Van Gundy?
Nothing other than what was discussed in chambers, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Barker, is there anything you'd like to say, sir?
I want to know how I got receiving stolen property and I was a passenger.
Well, you've already pled guilty. We've been through this. Today we're here for sentencing. Is there anything you want to say about your sentencing?
Would I be going back to Montgomery County today, or do I got to serve my time here?
No, you're going back to Montgomery County. We've borrowed you for the day, and you're going back to Montgomery County. And have you pled guilty, or has that a trial on that case yet?
They just came with me with a deal. They're trying to give me 6 years.
Okay. So that case is still pending. So basically, at this point in time, I'm going to sentence you. I'm going to send you to prison today, but you're going back to Montgomery County. But your days that you're held in Montgomery County Jail don't count towards whatever I do to you today. You understand that? You have anything you want to say to me before?
Do I got time served for being down here?
Yeah, you got 60 days, looks like, so far. Anything else?
Can that be ran concurrent with my...
That's not up to me. That's up to your Montgomery County judge.
Because I'm already indicted and charged for the crime.
Oh, I understand that, but it's that judge that's going to determine whether my sentence runs concurrent or consecutive. I don't make that determination. Okay? If they had already sentenced you, and now I was sentencing you, then I would make that determination. But at this point in time, since you haven't been found guilty or sentenced, that determination will not be made today. Again, I'm not trying to. I read the letter that Mr. Bernanz had provided to me, and again, I'm certainly not insinuating in any way that you had some evil or hostile intent. I am going to order that you have no contact And when I say no contact, I mean no contact. That means you can't call them, you can't send them texts, you can't send them letters, no birthday cards. You can't do any of those things. No social media contact. No contact means no contact. You can't even like their Facebook post. That to me would be contact. In addition to that, you cannot have someone else on your behalf contact one of them. Okay? Anything else you have? Any questions or other comments or anything you want to say?
No.
Okay. All right, the court's considered the statements made here today, the purposes and principles of sentencing, the relevant seriousness and recidivism factors. The court has reviewed the pre-sentence investigation. The court does find, Mr. Barker, that you're not amenable to community control. Probation would not adequately punish you. Prison is necessary to fulfill the purposes and principles of sentencing based upon your extensive criminal history and your failure to respond to previous community control sanctions. So the court is going to order you to serve 12 months in prison. You have 60 days jail time credit on that 12 months. The court is going to order restitution in the sum of $3,579.84
Yes, Your Honor.
to Haven Copeland, that is joint and several with your co-defendant. Other than that restitution, the court will find that you're indigent for the purpose of other fines, costs, or financial sanctions. Now, you're also subject to a discretionary period of post-release control on this case. Your Montgomery County case may be different, but when you're released on this case, the adult parole authority may supervise you for up to 2 years. If you violate that supervision, the adult parole authority can return you to prison for up to 1/2 of this court's original sentence. If your violation is that you commit another felony, you can be returned to prison for 1 year or the period that you have left on PRC, whichever is longer, and that time would run consecutive to any additional prison time you get sentenced to. You do have a right to appeal my decision of your sentence to the 12th District Court of Appeals. If you want to appeal, you must file your notice of appeal within 30 days of today's date. If you can't afford to pay for the transcript or anything necessary for your appeal, including an attorney, that all can be provided to you. Do you have any other questions for me, sir? No? Ms. Nicholson, anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Ms.
Thank you.
Van Gundy?
No, Your Honor.
All right, best of luck to you, sir.
That's fine.